Here's how you can transform your life for the last 3 months of 2024. Hey guys, so here's how you can transform your life for the last 3 months of 2024. So first, I want you to focus on your mindset. A lot of people downplay how much mindset means in a transition or bettering yourself. So when I say focus on your mindset, what I really mean is like, how do you do things now? How do you think things through? Stuff like that. So you want to make sure that you know how to regulate yourself. I think the best way to start changing or transforming your life before 2024 ends is learning from your mistakes. So whatever mistakes you made throughout this year or years before, whatever it is, learn from those. Like, take time to really sit with yourself, digest what happened, where you went wrong, where others or whatever the situation was wrong, and think about possible solutions to those problems, how you could have went about handling those things differently. This helps with like your mindset shifts. It helps you see clarity and things that you haven't seen before, and it can help you navigate things if this does happen again, or if something else comes up that's really similar. You'd be like, you know what, I kind of been through this, I can handle that. It's very important, and it helps you grow. Overall, it helps you grow. You don't want to be in the same place. This not what we're doing. We're moving on. So with that being said, if you are like prideful, got to get your lick back, if you got to do stuff like that, those are, hear me out, those are mistakes. Okay, these are things that you really do need to grow from, and trust and believe. If it's a get back, trust me, look, the Lord got it. The Lord got it. Don't worry about it. Yeah, these are very important, and it sets the tone and foundation for how you move forward in your own life. Next, you're going to want to focus on building better habits for yourself. For me personally, right, I like to, firstly, I lacked discipline, and although I am still struggling with this, I see my growth in discipline from the start of this year to now, right? And it's really helped me, and it's changed my life. And the best way that I did that was with, firstly, using a planner. That seems really simple, because it is. But I realized if I have everything in my head, it's like, oh, I'll do this, but I'll forget this, or I'll be lazy with this. Whatever the case is, right? Writing everything I need to do, like for my day, for my week, for my month, whatever it is, writing that down and making sure every single day I am checking my planner, it's a lifesaver, y'all. Yeah, I've completed more tasks. I've learned to strategize my time management, everything, which is another thing that I struggled with, but has improved tremendously over this year. So definitely investing into a planner is something I highly recommend, just to make sure you stay on track with everything. So yeah, building good habits. To me, a planner is one of the best ways to go. But helping you build discipline, if that means you want to wake up earlier, like let's say you have a gym goal that you want, right? But you be too lazy, or stuff like that, because you just like, hey, I don't feel like going. But with the planner, and then you trying to build discipline, there's no excuse. If you feel like you need to get up early in the morning, or if you prefer to go later on at night, just make sure you do it. Show up for yourself, for real. Just show up for yourself. The same thing goes for switching your eating habits if you feel like that's something that you want to do, whether it's for health or whether you just want to eat better, whatever it is. Same thing for like the way you present yourself to the world. It's all the same, and it all requires much discipline. It requires dedication. It just requires you to show up for yourself. And showing up for yourself makes you hold yourself accountable. And this is something a lot of people don't do. And at one point in time, I wasn't doing it for myself either. But when you hold yourself accountable, trust and believe me, you will see the results. And it also helps you not to go backwards. You never want to go backwards when you're trying to move forward, when you're trying to change your life. So if you feel like, oh, you've been good for like a few days or even a week, like, oh, I've been disciplined, I've been doing this, that's great. Don't discredit yourself. Give yourself a round of applause. However, after that first few days or first week or so, We tend to slip back into our old habits. But the thing is, you have to take a moment, get yourself together and be like, you know what? I see I'm being lazy again. I see I'm like, oh, I could do this later. No. That's not how you transition. That's just where you're comfortable at. And we're not trying to be comfortable. We're trying to make things better for ourselves. So make sure you try. And it's hard. I'm not saying it's easy. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying it works. So please just try and stay on top of yourself. And it's okay if you do fall off for a minute, as long as you take a second, you recognize what happened, and then you jump back in the game. That's all you need to ask of yourself. And lastly, although this kind of ties in with like one of the first few things I spoke about, is pretty much self-reflection, right? Take a look at how you were handling things before, how you went about whatever it was, right? Was that effective? Was it good? And if it wasn't, why would you continue to do that? Things like that, right? Also, if you feel like your lifestyle change or transformation requires you to get rid of some people, get rid of certain ways that you live your life, take it into account how this may affect you, because it is hard to let go, especially if this is a comfort zone for you. It can be very hard to let go. And from a personal stance, I do understand that. However, if you stay there or keep these same people in your life, you can bet 100% you will never grow. And if that's where you want to be at, sis, by all means. But if you really are trying to change your life for the better, you're going to have to let them go. There's no way around it. I'm sorry. There's no way. But all in all, it's really just self-reflection, learning from past mistakes, just trying to be a better person for yourself. Nobody else, just for yourself. And whatever your goals are, go for them, write them down. That's another thing. I didn't even say that. Write down your goals that you feel like you can do for the rest of the year and make it happen. Make your plan, stick to it. Okay? That's the thing. That's the one right there. We don't stick to it, and we should. If we do, we will surely see the fruits of our labor. But that's all I have for y'all. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this was enjoyable for you. I hope you learned something. If you have any questions for me, definitely leave a comment down below. If there's any topics you would like for me to cover, I'm really trying to get on my YouTube grind or whatever. Definitely let me know. If you'd like to know more about me, let me know that too. But again, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.